So we are asked to have determination whether or not each of the following are valid autocorrelation matrices. So one by one we have been provided the matrices here, and it is also mentioned that if they are not the valid autocorrelation matrices, why they are not the same, we have to also explain the same. So as into the 13th topic of the same chapter, the topic title, it was the auto covariance and auto correlation matrices. We have been very familiar with the kind of matrices here. So let us see what are the given details for this problem statement. We have part A, where the matrix is represented R1. So this is the 3 by 3 order matrix having the 3 rows and 3 columns here. So the first row elements are 4 1 1, second row minus 1 4 1, third row we have minus 1 minus 1 4. Similarly we have part B, the matrix is represented R2 here. The order of the matrix is 2 by 2 and every element into the 2 row 2 column matrix is nothing but with the value 2. Next to that we have been provided into the part C R3 as the matrix again of the order 2 by 2. Now this time the first two elements are 1 and 1 plus j, whereas second row elements are 1 plus j 1. Now next to the part C we have the part D, where the given matrix is represented by R4. So this R4 matrix is of the order 3 by 3 here. The elements are 3 2 1, 2 4 2 in the second row and 1 2 3 into the third row. And at last we have the part E, where the given matrix is represented by R5, where we have the order of the matrix 3 by 3. The first row elements are 2j1, second row elements are minus 1, 4j minus j, and the third row elements are 1j2. So this completes our problem statement. So as we get back to the problem statement, where we are asked to determine whether or not each of the following are valid autocorrelation matrices, I must recall that for a given matrix to be the autocorrelation matrix, the property here is useful is nothing but the property of symmetry along with the non-negative definite. Also, if the diagonal elements are to be checked here, the diagonal elements of the autocorrelation matrix must also be the real value. There should not be any imaginary part here. So one by one, from part A to part E, that is the corresponding matrices given R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5, we have to check. So here we have the display of R1. Next to that we have R2, R3, R4 and R5. Now to check on one by one here, let us have the observation for part A. So as R1 elements we have 4 1 1, minus 1 4 1, minus 1 minus 1 4 here. So in this representation we don't find any kind of symmetry. Hence the conclusion we make that as the given matrix is not symmetric, the given matrix R1 is not a valid autocorrelation matrix here. So this is the answer solution for part A here. Now for observing the part 2, part B here, R2. So every element thereupon for the order 2 by 2 is nothing but 2 here. So first row elements are 2 2, second row elements are also 2 2. So here we find symmetry, as well as there is no negative element into this particular matrix here. So therefore we can say that for part B, the R2 matrix is symmetric as well as having a non-negative definite. Therefore the conclusion we make that this is a valid autocorrelation matrix. Now let us go for part C, where we had the representation of R3. The elements are 1, 1 plus j, and into the second row 1 minus j. So to look at this particular matrix R3, we come to know that R3 is a Hermitian matrix, and if we find the determinant of the same, so So determinant can be given as determinant R3 computed 1 minus in the bracket 1 plus j in multiplication to 1 minus j. So this is equal to minus 1. So therefore from the determinant matrix, the determinant value of the matrix, we come to see that R3 holds a negative value. So as it holds a negative value, our condition is to be a symmetric along with a non-negative definite. So this is not a non-negative definite, therefore the conclusion we have made that this is not a valid autocorrelation matrix here. Next to that, there it is the part 4 where R4 matrix is provided to us. The elements are 3 2 1, 2 4 2 and 1 2 3. So to observe this particular matrix, we come to find the symmetric here. There along with there it is no negative element in this particular matrix. Hence the conclusion we make that this R4 matrix is a valid autocorrelation matrix. Now lastly, we have been provided into the part E the R5 matrix here, where the elements are 2j1 in the first row, second row minus j, 4j minus j. In the third row we have 1j2. So to look at all the entries here, we come to see that for the diagonal elements, the middle element is having the imaginary part here. So as already stated, for the diagonal element we always expect to be the real valued elements for the matrix to be autocorrelation matrix here. So therefore the conclusion we can draw that this is not a valid autocorrelation matrix here. So this completes solution to all the 5 parts A, B, C, D and E to the given problem statement. So this completes problem number 2 for the random processes here.